guess I should post this video. Sorry for the video in the background. The remote was too far away. So, and also sorry for the Cocoa Pebbles. You can blame her for that. She can't stop. So, Domino just had her appointment today. That was fun. She got the growth out of her ear removed. It was like 2 inches long, like a squiggly pigtail coming out. It was pretty long at this point. It honestly might have been about 3 inches long because it has been growing for maybe 2 months at this point. Because I'm not just gonna pluck and remove it because it's very painful for her, and I don't want to risk the area getting infected by plucking it and whatever have you. So, but anyways, brought her. She was really good. She was well behaved, and she did great. There was a point where she was getting really anxious while waiting, to where she actually this is her climbed up on my chest a little bit, and I hugged her and I held her, and then she came down and she nestled her head into my elbow, just sitting in here like this, and I'm like, oh Domino, you're gonna make me cry, because she was feeling scared. She was pretty well at the vet, but she was still scared and stressed, and it was nice that she actually came to me for some safety, despite her still running from me at home and running from everyone at home unless I have food. But either way, she did very good, and they took it off, and they're sending that out to biopsy. She said she's worried that it's not going to be very useful for the biopsy, because it could just be all dead skin cells and nothing actually useful. And if that happens, they won't really be able to get a good idea of what it is exactly and if it's concerning or not. I still don't think it's anything to be crazy concerned about. I'd like to know what it is. But, they couldn't actually, in order to get a complete picture, they'd have to, take a piece of her skin from it. And that would require some, a minor surgery, which it was like, I can't afford that. Let's try this. And we'll go from there. I'm going to try to go over here to block some of the noise from the TV a little bit. It's like, yeah, let's just do this and go from there. And because I couldn't afford this whole surgery even a little bit, that would cost me well over $500, and I literally can't do that. I know some people scoff at $500 for their vet bills. Like, I paid $1,200 for my. Well, you can go fuck yourself, huh? How about that? Oh, sorry. This is the bunny channel. I take that back. That was normal me coming out. Sorry, this is supposed to be a wholesome channel. I take that back. Yeah, so either way, got that done, and she has little calluses on her heels from where she stomps, but they are calloused over, which means they're healing, so she's not doing much damage to them at this point, so she's okay. Her organs all sounded good. Her ears had a little bit of crust, waxy buildup in them, which she scooped out with a little Q-tip. So got that taken care of. Everything else looks fine. She had some poopies on her butt, which I need to tomorrow. I'm gonna try to take her and clip her toenails and clean her booty off a little bit. It's always a stressful couple days for her, because when I take her to the vet, then it's like, well, then the next day I gotta do something else, yada yada yada. So, but yeah, she did very well. It was good and cheaper than I thought. I thought it was going to cost me over $300 today, but it only cost me about $217, which was still a lot of money, but about $150 less than I thought it was going to cost me. So I'm happy with that. Could have been worse. Could have been far worse. I was prepared. I was doing calculations last night to budgeting and figuring out, okay, I get paid this week, I have this money coming in from selling this thing, I have to pay this, I'm paying this, what do I have going? So I was doing math, okay, I seem to come out of it with a net X amount of money, so that should be okay. That can go into my credit card, but now I'm gonna have 150 more towards that to put on my credit card to make sure I'm good, so I can go and zero myself out again. It's every month, dude. It's zeroing yourself out. Whoa, falling over. But you were so good, Domino. You were so good today, and I'm so proud of you. And thank you for trusting in me a little bit. But as soon as I come over here, she's like, "What's that? What's going on?" Good job. And there's BB. BB was not concerned at all. We were gone for a couple hours, and I show up and I set her down in her little carrier, and inside the carrier is like hay and stuff for her. I set it down, I open it up, I lift her out, and I put her on the floor, and BB comes over, ignores her completely, goes to the carrier, and starts eating the hay. Like, you. He's like, yeah, anyway, whatever. I see you every day. Give me that. Give me that hay. He was all about it, dude. It was so funny. And then she was good though. So, anyways, yeah, I'm expecting a phone call from them to let me know whatever the biopsy reveals. Hopefully, it's something. Hopefully, it's some type of actionable information to where I can be like, okay, not concerned about it. And I'm hoping that it'll just be a thing where it's like I'm just gonna be able to use some like topical lidocaine to numb the area, like once a month, and just twist it off, and then be fine. And that's about it. So I'll keep you guys updated.